Yo, what's up, guys? This is about to be a parlay palooza. All right, guys, this is Rio De Niro with odds and wins. And look, I said, let me do something different this morning. I want to break down and show you guys all the parlays that I was playing last night, show you the plays that I'm doing today, and I'm showing you pretty much all the plays that I'm doing at this moment. Now, there may be more later, but I can't post everything. So I try to pick and choose sort of the best odds of winning to post, but I play a lot of parlays. Now, at the end of the day, it helps me, to balance out as far as wins and losses, as you're going to see based on what I explained coming up. And yo, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because if you like when I'm doing stuff like this, you gotta let me know by liking the video. All right, this is going to be a longer video, so let's do it. All right, I'm still going to post my individual shorts, so keep on the lookout for that. All right, we had the 4-leg NBA parlay that we did yesterday that I posted. So when we started off, what we have? We got LaMelo Ball for assists. We got LaMelo Ball for 26.5 points and assists, because I've been noticing LaMelo been doing his thing. He's been hitting threes and everything. I'm like, okay, I already trust him for the assists. So I was like, I'm done deal. And then we got Jaylen Brown, who came through crazy. If you guys watched the game, because they were blowing the Pacers out, he didn't need to come back in the game. Dude came back in the game and shot 2 3-pointers to hit the points. Okay, because we were in a blowout situation. And then we got Brandon Ingram, who be taking care of business. He takes care of business all the time. So boom, I was good. But LaMelo Ball, he didn't get his assist. We was in blowout territory. It was just, we couldn't get the assist. And he was hot, so he was shooting more than really dishing. And when he was dishing, people weren't doing what they're supposed to do. So we didn't get it. Now, I could have did a hedge, but by the time I figured out that he wasn't going to get the assist, they didn't even put the, the ability to bet on the under. And so I just took a straight L on this one. But I'm going to show you guys later on how I did hedge in some other picks. Now, this 5-leg parlay I played yesterday, I did not post, but I just want to show you guys what I was doing, because this is part of that hedge play that I really want to talk about. I'm going to make a separate video about hedging, because it's very important. If you play parlays a lot and you're really active, you need to understand how to parlay. So anyway, so I got this 5-leg parlay. You can see right here, Keontae George, who's been killing it. Cade Cunningham, he went crazy on assists yesterday. I think he had like 17, 18 assists. Crazy. So I took him for points and assists. And then I had marketing. He did his thing. And then Denny took care of business, went way over. I could have took his regular points, but I had, brought him down to 20 just to be safe, because he had a couple of rough games lately. But James Harden, dude, for sure I thought he was going to take care of the assists. But some reason, he was hitting. And man, that boy Brook Lopez had 9 3-pointers yesterday. He was going crazy. So I thought Harden would be able to get the assist. But once I realized that it wasn't happening, dude, what I did was I opened up the app and I just was watching for once the under 7.5 became available. Now, it was under 5.5 because he was at 3 assists at one point. Then when he got the 4th assist, then it went up to 6.5. But I still didn't want to take it, because I want to be completely safe, right? I want to be 100% safe to know that I'm going to make money no matter what. Because if I pick 6.5, what could happen is that if he would hit 7 assists, then I would lose on the under and I would lose on the big ticket. It makes no sense. So I patiently waited, and then boom, he had 5 assists. The 7.5 showed up, but it was big. I think it was minus 159, right? So that means you'd have to bet $159 to make 100. But at this point, I'm making so much money on the big one that I can play a certain amount of money so that I could win no matter what. I'll go into more depth on how that works later on the other video that I'm going to do. But so for now, just understand that the hedge play works best if you could get the exact same number for the under. So anyway, I went ahead and I'm like, cool. So if I got that, so here we go. I went ahead and played Harden for the under, and I hit because he did not go over. So I made my money back on what I put on that parlay, plus because I put a bigger amount than what I placed on the parlay to cover myself. So this is a very important thing. Like I said, I'm going to make a separate video on how to do hedge plays. This is how you stay ahead. I live in Vegas. I can't just be doing parlays all the time and not make money somehow. So I'm doing straight bets and I'm doing parlays. I try to find the best way to protect myself against losses. Okay, so now here's a straight up winner. So yesterday, while games are going on early and I saw that I lost early, I went ahead and put together another parlay, same game parlay with Detroit and Utah. And boom, this was a good one. I had Keontae George take care of business. Cade Cunningham, marketing, they all took care of business. If you notice on my last pick over here, I did have Cade Cunningham, marketing, and Keontae George, but I had the other 2 picks included. That's because I made those 3 picks first. Then I added the James Harden and the Denny. So because of that, luckily, these 3 won. So I made money here, but I also made money here with the James Harden under because of the other parlay that didn't hit. So as you can see, I still had a winning night. So I know I get some haters in the comments talking about I didn't hit the parlays, but if they really look at all the parlays that I do, overall, I'm winning because when you win the parlays, you're winning bigger money than when you place in the individual bets. So at the end of the day, I don't care. I love haters. But the point is that, boom, I won both of these parlays. I'm good. I'm good for the night. So now I'm able to go ahead and start to get ready for this Saturday, which is today, this morning right now. So today, I want to go through some picks. Today, I really want to go through some NFL picks. I'm going to show you some crazy combos. Then I'm going to get into my NBA pick. And then I'm going to hit you with my big lottery ticket Frankenstein pick. And you'll see why it's a Frankenstein when I pull it up. All right. So we're going to start off with the Houston Texans. That's the first game for today for the NFL. We got the Houston Texans against the Chargers. Now, my problem is I think this is the first time that I'm posting a 2-leg parlay. I do them all the time, but I never post them. Today, it's just because of the way the game is. Houston has such a great defense. I just feel like a lot of things are going to be locked down. If the Chargers are able to do anything, I feel like it's just going to be Justin on the run. He's not going to be able to pass, so he's going to be running. So that's why I'm taking him for the 24.5 with the rushing. Now, what's crazy is when I look at this game, they got the Chargers favored. In my opinion, and based on the stats and on Houston's defense, man, by the way, Houston, I'm a 49er fan, but Houston is my pick to win the Super Bowl. I feel like their defense is so strong that they'll be able to win the Super Bowl. I am hoping that my Niners do what they're supposed to do and go through and get to the Super Bowl, and I hope we win, because if we beat the Bears and we beat the Seahawks, then we're supposed to stay home all the way to the Super Bowl, which would be crazy and amazing. But I bet with my pocket, not with my heart. We have a lot of challenges with injuries. Hopefully we can overcome everything. But so back to my point, my pick to win the Super Bowl, which is, I put money on that already, for the Houston Texans to win it all. Now, if I believe that, then I have to believe that they're going to beat the Chargers. I believe that their defense is better than what the Chargers can do on offense. Now, Chargers are good, but I've seen Houston shut down everyone this year. You guys have seen that. So my point is, I believe Houston's going to win, and I'll take the money line, which is plus money. I got a 2-piece that could pay me plus 340. I'm taking that. And I'm putting a nice piece on it. I believe it. All right. So we got this 2-piece. This is one of them I'm going to post in my short. All right. Next, we're going to move on. All right. We got the Baltimore Ravens against the Green Bay Packers. I do not like this game. Once again, first time I'm doing a 2-leg parlay. I feel like the Ravens are dead, right? They got their backup quarterback. Huntley is the quarterback, right? And then and if they lose this game, they're done, right? Which is going to be hard for them to win this game. But, oh, wow, Green Bay's quarterback is out. Love is out. Oh, wow. So we got 2 backup quarterbacks. So, Rio, why do you even want to pick this game? The reason why is because I saw Malik Willis the last game when Love went out. When he came in that game, dude was running all over the place. So I said, oh, okay, let me check his rushing yards. Rushing, 32.5, meaning even Vegas knows they believe he's going to be able to run. Okay, let's think about this. Got this backup quarterback, has a chance to shine. All right, Saturday night, he's going to be at prime time. All right, let's go for it. He might not be able to pass for a lot of yards. Maybe he could as well because Ravens defense. But 32.5, I'm going to take a chance on that. That's the way I look at it. And then on top of that, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to gamble. He might just pull off and get a touchdown. So you get an anytime touchdown plus his yards. That 2-piece gives me plus 475. All right. Some people look at this and say, hey, you're taking a long shot with him getting a touchdown. Yeah, I agree. But you know what? I don't mind putting a little something on it because it's cool. And that's why I'm going to put out my disclaimers to let people know exactly how I feel about this game. So you do your due diligence, but this is what I'm doing for the 2-piece for that game. Okay, so now, welcome to my world. So my logic is like, if I'm willing to bet on the Houston two-piece and the Baltimore two-piece, I might as well put them together and make a four-piece. And that gets me plus 24.30. Yeah, I'm taking that. I'm taking that all day long. And because if I end up getting lucky hitting both of those parlays, boom, bam, I get a bonus with this other parlay. And I'm with, on the Caesars app, I get a 25% parlay escalator boost with this too. So even more reason for me to do it. I'm like, cool, I'm doing it. So I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing right now. Keep in mind that the post that I'm going to do, I'm just going to post the individual two pieces, then I'm going to post my NBA picks for the shorts. But I'm explaining to you guys what I'm doing behind the scenes as well on this video. All right. So it's up to you. Remember, it's for entertainment purposes only. But wait. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because what I'm about to show you is my Frankenstein pick, my lottery ticket. Me and my brothers, we joke around all the time. My big brother, he loves to make these crazy picks where he puts a bunch of picks together. He does 10 legs, 8 legs, all that stuff. And then my wife, she came up with this thing where combining NBA and NFL, and we call it a Frankenstein. We're putting things that are not supposed to go together, right? So I'm about to show you my lottery pick of the day. But wait. I said I was about to show you my lottery pick of the day. I'm lying, my bad. I'm actually going to show you the NBA pick first. Let me show you my NBA pick. All right, so we got our NBA for today. For the NBA pick, we got a 4-leg parlay where I'm taking Jokic. I'm going to buy him down to 25. I think he's at 29 or 30. I'll bring him down to 25. Desmond Bane, I feel like he could get over 4.5 assists. He could get 5 assists today. And then Jokic, for the assists, last time they met, he had like 13 assists, 14 assists. And Jamal Murray, last time he played them this year, he went over, and he was in the 30s. Okay, so I put together this 4-pick. I said, I'm good. Plus 600. I like this 4-leg NBA parlay. You guys let me know what you think, but I'm going to be posting this in my shorts. Now, I'm really going to show you, I wasn't trying to clickbait you. I just forgot the order that I was doing everything. Now I'm really going to show you my Frankenstein lottery pick. And here we go. This is a reveal. All right. Y'all just ingest this. I know it's crazy. Now, I got my boy Michael Porter Jr. I love Michael Porter Jr. He's been killing it. My wife is the one that really put me on to Michael Porter Jr. I wasn't paying attention to him because he was on the Nets, but ever since she's pointed him out, I've been hitting with him. All right. Dante DiVincenzo, he did bad, yes, last game, but overall, he's been doing fine. He's been doing great. I saw that Edwards was kind of hurt, but he's going to play today. If by some miracle Edwards doesn't play and you get this, I think that is a lock. Now, with Edwards playing, it's still, he usually hits around 14, 15, 16 points. So I'm good with this play. All right. Next, we got Jokic again. We already did this earlier, so this is part of my 4-pick. I brought him over, so we're going to get him at the 25 points. We're going to get him for the 10.5 assists. And then we're going to get Jamal Murray for 26.5 on the points. All right. Now, I add my boy Donovan Mitchell. All right. That boy, he might start off slow or he might start off hot. The only thing I know is that once he put it all together, hot in the beginning, cold at the end, or cold in the beginning, hot at the end, whatever way he does it, he usually always gets his points. So I'm good with him. So we're gonna take Donovan Mitchell for 28.5 over. Then we're gonna go over to Jalen Brunson, who, listen, I'm taking Jalen Brunson every time. He just has to burn me because he just does his thing. For real. I respect how hard this man works. He's come through pretty much every time for me. So I got Jalen Brunson for the over. And I think this is the first time they're meeting. If not, for some reason they don't have stats, head-to-head stats that I could find. But I feel like he should be able to handle this, 29.5. Now, the reason why this is a Frankenstein, because I went ahead and added my Houston Texans money line, which is plus. Okay, so with all of that put together, what does this end up paying? Because I couldn't even, fit it all on the screen. Here's the top of it. Bam. Plus 10,234. Yeah. So that's why it's my lottery ticket. I don't even want to tell you what it is if I put the Desmond Bane assist in there. You guys could play with it, but we went through the ticket and we were like, so which one do we feel the most shaky about? And the one that I felt like could possibly hurt us was the Desmond Bane 4.5 assist, because if he gets hot and he doesn't want to pass, so we just took him out of the lottery ticket. But what I'm saying is that This is plus 10,234. You guys do what you want. It's for entertainment purposes only. Look, guys, I want you guys to have fun. You know, we're having fun all the time. We're here in Vegas. We do our thing. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hey, that's all we got. Look out for the shorts. They're coming out soon. All right, and we out.